Hey guys, welcome to 7th grade lesson 30. So let's start off with number 1. Number 1 is asking, Timothy has 7 boxes of shoes and 4 boxes of shirts. Each box of shoes contains 5 pairs of shoes, and each box of shirts contains 9 shirts. How many more shirts and shoes does Timothy have? So he says he has 7 boxes of shoes, and each box has 5 pairs of shoes. So if you have 7 boxes and each box has 5 pairs of shoes, then that would be 7 times 5. And when you do 7 times 5 is 35, so in total, Timothy would have 35 shoes. 35 pairs of shoes. And it says there are 4 boxes of shirts, and each box of shirts contains 9 shirts. So it's same thing as the front one before, so either 4 times 9, which equals 36 shirts. And it's asking how many more shirts do you have than shoes. So it says and, but it means then. It was typed wrong. So then you just subtract 35 from 36 and you get 1. The answer would be 1. Number 3 says Jacob has $1.9. He has 10 coins, all dimes and quarters. How many dimes and quarters does he have? So currently, Jacob has 10 coins, and those 10 coins add up to $1.90. So what you would do is, so a quarter would be 25 cents, and a dime would be 10. So first, see, 25x plus 10y. So, okay, here. So this equation is 25x, which would be the number of quarters, and 10y, which would be the number of dimes, which equals 1.9. Or since it's in the coins, since it's in coins, you have to multiply it by 100, so you get 190. So essentially, to explain that, 25 cents is technically, if we put 1.90 here, then we would do 0.25x plus 0.1y equals 1.9. But it is easier, rather than using decimals, just multiply everything by 100, and so you get 25x plus 10y equals 190. So let me erase this. Okay, so we have this equation here, but there's 2 variables. So x and y are variables, 2 different variables. So what you need to do is you just need to make it into 1 variable. So in order to do that, you just go, since it says he has 10 coins in total, you just need to say x plus y equals 10. Right? Because x is the number of quarters and y is the number of dimes, and x plus y then would have to equal 10. So I think it would be easier to solve for x because y is multiplied by 10, and rather than multiplying by 25, I think it's easier to multiply by 10. So here we have x is equal to y. Oh wait, no. Y is equal to 10 minus x. Alright, so why do you make it y equals rather than x equals? Because you're trying to replace this variable here, and this variable is y. And so you just need to find what this variable equals, and here it says this variable y equals 10 minus x. So you want everything to be in terms of x, and so that's why you would make it y equals. Okay, let's go down here. So you get 25x plus 10 minus x. 10 minus x equals 190. Okay, so from here you multiply. And when you multiply, you get 25x plus 100 minus 10x equals 190. So, yeah, let's go down into this area too. So you get 25x minus 10x plus 100 equals 190, and then you subtract, and so you get 15x plus 100 equals 190. 15x equals 190 minus 100, and you get 15x equals 90. 15x equals 90 is equal to 6. So you get x equals 6. So since x represents the number of quarters, 25x, since then obviously you would have 6 quarters, then you would have 4 dimes. So 6, because 10 minus 6 is 4, so you get 6 quarters and 4 dimes. Let's go to number 5. Number 5, simplify the expression below and mark the correct answer. So essentially, it's just saying to solve this, what does this equal? So I think the easiest way to do this is, since you have 1 minus 0.23 plus 0.48, what you can do is, since this is addition, you can go in, honestly, you can go in any order, since there's no multiplication or parentheses or whatever. So I would say just add these two, or add 0.48 to negative 0.23, and you get 1 plus 0.25, and then your answer would be 1.25. That's the easiest way. You could, of course, subtract 0.23 from 1, and you get 0.77, and then you add 0.48. But I think instead of doing that, it is a lot simpler to just go with this method. And so your answer would be C. Let's go to number 7. Number 7 is Greta earns $20 per hour working as a babysitter. Starting from the next month, she will be paid 40% more. How much will Greta earn per hour? So you're trying to find how she earns $20 right now per hour, and then she's getting an extra 40%. So after a month, starting from next month. So it's asking how much is this exactly 40% more amount. So right now, let's think of it in terms of a percentage. So you get 20. Right now, what is 100% of 20? 100% of 20 is 20, right? But if you add 40% more to 100, then what do you get? You get 140%, right? So what you need to do is 140%, and if you try to get rid of this symbol, this percent symbol, then this decimal place right here goes back 2 forward, right? Since a percent symbol is the same thing as multiplying by 100. So then you would be left with 1.4 of 20%, or 20. So all you need to do is just multiply these together. 20 and 1.4. And the answer you get from that, you get 20 times 1.4, and the answer you get is $28. So how you get that is you multiply 20 and 1.4. Let's just do that right now. 20 times 1.4, 0, 0, because 0 times 4, 0, 2, crisscross, 8 plus 0 is 0, 8, you get 280, but don't forget this one decimal place, so you put it forward and you get 28. So yeah, again, this 1.4 is because you added the 40% to the 100%, and you got 140%. So what you're trying to find in this equation is 140% of 20. Let's go to the final page. So the final page says simplify the expressions, write answers in exponent form. Like before, if they're multiplying, you add the exponents. If they're dividing, you subtract the exponents. So let's try number one. Number one, 3 squared times 3 to the 6th power, 2 plus 6, 8, and you just do that. 3 to the 8th power. For this one though, if there is no base, then if it's like this, if it shows like this, then you would just multiply the exponents. So you get 5 times 4 times 3 from that, and then you get 5 to the 12th power. For this one, it's pretty simple. You just multiply whatever's inside and then just put it to the 7th. For this one, although it's 3, don't let that intimidate you. There's a 1 on top of here, and you just add 6 plus 1 and 6, and then add 2 to that to get 7 to the 9th. And for the negatives, it's the same thing. For this one, 7 to the 12th divided by 7 to the 4th. Subtract 12 and 4, you get 7 to the 8th. The same concept for number 7. Alright guys, thank you for watching.